it starts off awkward, and you're like, what did I get myself into? So in the van ride, expect it to be a little uncomfortable at first, because it always is. You'll be sitting next to a stranger more than likely.
For very long periods of time.
But, don't be afraid to, bust out with a song.
Join in.
Or a
your sight
dance
leader
move.
will probably be singing, especially if your sight leader's me.
Apart from that, once we got to Clinton, we just kind of all started bonding.
You can answer what's the most wonderful part of Impact, everything.
It's you can't even, really explain how awesome Impact is.
Usually it's the service.
There's really two aspects of it that are great. You are getting really close to a community, and you're also really getting close to the people around you. So, it's the amazing thing about it is it all happens in 1 week.
I feel like the best part about my trip was how well we were received. Everyone was so welcoming, and like Roman was saying, they were just saying thank you, made goodie bags for us, made a huge banner for us, and
yeah, it's surprising because we're serving them.
I know.
And we're here for them, and they're the one, I kind of want to thank them. Why are they thanking
us?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect to get that close to everybody on the trip.
Seeing the group dynamic at the end of the week, just how everyone at first, they were kind of guarded and closed off, but then as time went on, everyone just gradually came out of their shell.
You get to touch so many people in such a short span that even you may not at the time realize how big of an impact you're making. And both on yourself, on your peers, and the people that you're serving. So
you really get to know people, and it's fun because, everyone's from different walks of life, and you're just meeting people from different majors and different colleges, and
everything about that week was just so perfect. Even when Zubair kicked sand in my face, that was not the worst. It was perfect, yes.
Things that I would never have told even my closest friends, I told to some of these people, and I felt like they felt the same way.
you can take away that experience for the rest of your life.
And it's just you just cannot explain it well enough in order for people to understand. You really actually have to come on next.
It's just I'm glad that I went in without knowing anything, because it all blew my expectations out of the water.
Trust in the process.
Yeah,
Trust in the impact magic.
If you commit, you'll get the most out of it. If you for whatever you give in, you'll get back tenfold.
I mean, the fun part of Impact is that you don't know what's going on, that it's all a surprise, and it's terrifying at first. I'm a planner, so I like to know things ahead of time, but the fun part is you go on this trip, you have no idea what's going on, you're putting all your faith in your sight leaders, but they make sure everything just goes well, and even if something gets messed up, you don't ever know it because you're just having fun, you roll with it.
I wish that I had known actually what it was going to do for me. I know everybody raves about it. They're like, oh my gosh, you're doing an Impact trip. It's going to be so great. You have no idea. I can't explain it, blah, blah, blah. But I wish I had actually known, going into it, what it would have done. It really just impassioned me, for service.
Bring snacks.
Share snacks.
Step out of your comfort zone.
Bring sleeping bags, because sleeping on floors is uncomfortable.
But don't be a diva and be okay with that.
Be open.
Don't freak out, don't panic, don't close off. Open up, allow yourself to be vulnerable, and just go in there.
Sleep the night before so you can be awake during the van ride.
More blankets.
Take fast showers. Don't use all the hot water.
Be cool with eating peanut butter and jelly.
Have fun.
I learned a lot about just different experiences that people could have, and how my life was not the center of anybody really anymore. It was kind of a much bigger picture.
We learned that service isn't all about, directly serving the population of the people you're trying to serve. It's more about helping their lifestyle, whether you're directly with them or indirectly with them.
Service
Is
Love.
Made!
visible!